Greetings, my dear truth seekers. Unfortunately, many don't understand the seriousness of what can happen if Poland still decides to invade the western part of Ukraine. And judging by what is happening in Poland now, they really think and want to realize this adventure. Some details of Poland's peacekeeping mission in western Ukraine have even become known. It became known that the Ministry of National Defense of Poland has developed several options for conducting a peacekeeping operation in Ukraine. However, without US approval, Poland will not conduct any operations on its own. Thus, the proposal was submitted for consideration at the NATO summit in Brussels. So, according to the available information, Warsaw proposes to form a peacekeeping contingent of at least 10,000 NATO military personnel and send it to western Ukraine. The Poles propose that peacekeepers will provide security to humanitarian corridors and cargoes heading to Ukraine. In addition, according to the Poles, western peacekeepers should create no-fly zones, both over humanitarian corridors as well as over large cities, so that no one would interfere with the supply of weapons to Kiev. My friends, it seems that the Polish government doesn't care about the fact that it has been reported many times before that an attempt to close the skies over Ukraine would lead to a direct confrontation with Russia. It's unbelievable. It's reported that Lithuania and Denmark have already synced up for this adventure. Since the meetings within the framework of the summit are still ongoing, there is no final decision on the peacekeeping mission yet. However, yesterday the United States and NATO spoke out against carrying out such an operation on the territory of Ukraine. According to Stoltenberg, NATO will not send its troops to Ukraine because it doesn't want a military conflict with Russia. The United States was of the same opinion. On the other hand, I'm sure that NATO and the United States can simply not forbid Poland to independently try to return the 4 western regions of Ukraine into its composition, faced with the Russian army. If Poland, nevertheless, decides to face the Russian army in western Ukraine, this will certainly increase the geography of hostilities and become a harbinger of the beginning of a third world war.